We had the Tit Up Indoors location on Battleground Avenue, 2310 Battleground. We got football in focus. Got Adrian Gaylord with us from Southeast Guilford. Adrian, first of all, what did it feel like last Friday night when you guys got that win? What was that feeling like for you guys? Had to be a lot of excitement.
It was amazing to get the first playoff win for the whole team at the time and for myself. It was amazing, great feeling.
What was the celebration like on the field after the game? What was that situation like?
It was just a lot of energy flowing around through everybody. You know, everybody was excited, and it was great to have that feeling with everybody that I knew right there.
Had to feel pretty good to win. What was it? I mean, I'm just thinking about all kinds of things. Now, what was the bus? You came on the bus, right?
Yeah.
Bus ride back from the game that night. That had to be kind of fun too.
Yeah, it was pretty fun for a little bit. You know, everybody kind of settled down after a while, but you know, first few minutes were.
And the bus ride over had to be very focused, very quiet, because the coaches don't let it happen on that, man. Do you take two buses or one?
Just two, yeah, two.
Two? Okay, good deal, good deal. How'd you guys get it done? Kind of sum it up for us. How'd that victory happen? I mean, you guys are the underdog going in. You're number 17 seed versus 16 seed going to their place. How'd you guys get it done, you think?
I feel like coming out in the first half, you know, we had the kickoff that we got the ball back on. You know, that gave a lot of energy to the offense, get them going. And, you know, I feel like back and forth first half, it was offense giving energy to defense, defense giving energy to offense. And, you know, throughout the game, I just feel like we just got the job done at the end of the day.
Okay, now what were some things you remember about the game from your position, playing defense, right?
Yes, sir.
What were some things you remember about that game?
I remember, I think it was the second drive on defense. You know, I came out there, got an interception for us.
And you then pick early in the game.
Yes, sir. And then changing the downs. And then I think early on in the third quarter, I got another interception. It was called back, but you know, still flying around getting to the ball.
And I think maybe back in that game against Northwest on senior. Did you get an interception that night?
Not that. I got a forced fumble and I caused the interception.
I knew you were big in that game. Yeah. Very big in that game.
Yes, sir.
Some things that Coach Bates told you guys before the game. You remember? What was he telling you guys before you took the field, Coach Bates?
Coach Bates is a very he's a heartfelt person. You know, he wants everybody to go out there and play with a lot of heart. That's the biggest thing. You know, us being an underdog and everything right now. He wants us to go out there and play with a lot of heart and get the job done.
Is it good to be the underdog in some ways because people aren't expecting as much out of you guys? You know, prove people wrong?
Yeah, it feels good to prove people wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in this sport.
Sometimes we say it as athletes, have said it athletes, that I want to put it in their face, put it back in their face, but really in some ways just some satisfaction to beat these teams. I bet we looked up when that scoreboard game was over, saw a 1-point win. You see that score, man, you had to be loving that.
Yeah.
Because I know probably from Reagan's standpoint, not Reagan, but from the standpoint of Reagan, yeah. Their standpoint, the home clock operator, he probably got that score off the board kind of quick anyway.
Quick, yep.
I hate when they do that, when they shut that score down. Leave it up there for the team to see something.
Yeah.
Did you get much sleep that night after the game?
I got a few hours of sleep. I had some things to do in the early morning on Saturday, but, you know, I got enough rest.
Had to get up and get going then Saturday. Had to get moving.
Yep.
Now that it's done, you won that game last Friday. How do you make sure you're ready for this week? How do you guys know you're ready? How do you make sure you're ready?
You know, playing a team that we've already played before is a great advantage for us because since we know what they look like already visually and physically, we can better prepare ourselves for the outcome of that game.
Okay, you and I are taking the field on defense. You know what's going on, I don't. So what are some things you're looking for on defense in that game tomorrow? You take your position. Defensive back?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you must be almost like a hybrid. You're a pretty good guy. You're like a hybrid defensive back linebacker. So what are some things you're looking for tomorrow night in that game? You take your position on the field. Is it cornerback, safety, where?
Safety, free safety.
Free safety. So you're roaming some. You're doing some roaming there.
Yes, sir.
What are some things you're looking for?
Just keeping my eyes on the quarterback, you know. Try to stay out the backfield, though, and watch for number 22.
Watch Mitchell Summers.
Yes, sir. Watch him moving through the backfield, making sure everybody flies to the ball. And when the ball's in the air, make sure everybody attacking on it, everybody getting to the ball. And that's really it. That's all we can do.
Now, you tackle Summers, you tackle him low or tackle him high. You can't tackle him. He's not going to be too high anyway. He's small.
You know, he's a little guy, but you got to get it how you can get it. You know?
You better wrap him up completely.
Yeah.
Because he'll keep chugging away at it.
Yeah.
What about the quarterback? You always hear there's people talking about these games where the defensive player can look in the quarterback. Can you see in his eyes through that helmet? You're back there defensive. Can you actually see in his eyes?
A little. When you're really focused, I feel like I have before.
You got used to doing it that way, so you know what to do.
Yeah. When I'm reading, when he's dropping back and I'm reading his eyes, that's usually what I do. Yeah.
Who are some players on your defensive unit that work with you rely on, I guess, some guys you rely on?
Ian McKinnon that's here right now. He's a really big. I rely on him a lot. When he gets to the ball before me, it makes my job easier, so I don't have to.
Well, you see him, he wears number 4, right?
Yes, sir.
So he set 4 on the ball. You're gonna get to as quick as you can too.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Help finish off that tackle.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And Caleb Jackson doing pretty well for you at linebacker.
Yes, sir. Caleb Jackson as well. He's flying to the ball, making plays. making things happen for good outcomes.
What was practice like back on Monday for you? And you got to practice Monday. I bet you were probably the first guy on the field. Hey, let me down and keep this thing going.
Yeah.
Are you a senior now?
Yes, sir.
So you can't let this thing in. So what was practice like back on Monday?
You know, we still celebrated a little bit, but it was short-lived. You know, we have a new focus this week, and you know, we got to get prepared for that.
The key is, I mean, one of the keys now for me, and thinking about you guys' practice is this. You're thinking in the back of your mind, saying, man, I want to practice on Thanksgiving Day. You're saying, Lord, help me practice. Let's practice on Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
Practice Thanksgiving Day. You beat Grims. That's what you want.
Yes,
The
sir.
practice on Thanksgiving Day is the huge thing, and it'd be a morning practice, I'm sure too.
It would be a blessing.
Oh, it'd be huge, huge, huge. Did it seem like a championship game when you won that game last Friday? Did it seem like a game, maybe a step in the
Step in the right direction. Absolutely, step in the right direction.
Yeah. What does Coach Bates and the coaching staff mean to you guys down at Southeast, mean to you?
Coach Bates, he's been there all 4 years of my high school career, and he's been a great guy to me. He's been very caring, very supportive, and the coaching staff around him brings energy, brings excitement. They're young guys, so we can relate to them a little more than Coach Bates, but I feel like everybody does their job on the coaching staff and makes everybody else feel a lot better about themselves.
Here's what I typed in. He has come in and stayed with you guys. He stayed there the 4 years. That's all about.
Yes, sir.
Because he probably could have taken another job. He's done so good. He moved. He's been other places. Could have gone somewhere else, but he's stuck with the program.
Yes,
and you got to like that. Got to want to play for a man like that.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
In your opinion, kind of sum up just a few words or so. What would it take to beat Grimsley tomorrow night?
I feel like a few words summed up. I say dedication, heart, and flying to the ball, energy.
Mm-hmm. Everybody the ball.
Yes, sir. From a defensive standpoint, you know, I really don't play much offense, but what I see on defense and their offense, I think I need to fly to the ball.
Love bend to the ball, rally to football.
Yes, sir.
Got to be there. Got a favorite college team?
Alabama.
Crimson Tide. Any college teams you're talking to about going there playing next year? Continuing on?
No, sir, not momentarily.
Right now.
No.
Do you think you'll play college football?
I don't think so.
Wow. What will you do next year?
I'll probably go to school for engineering at NC State or
Ooh, man, that'd be
Charlotte.
great. Or also other places?
Charlotte.
Charlotte's got a good engineering program. So NC State. Have you already talked to the Wolfpack about getting in there?
Yes, sir.
Think about that walk-on. Could be a good thing. If not, play club football. Do something to continue
Yeah.
with football in some
Yes, sir.
kind
I'll
of way.
think about it, yes, sir.
The name of the stadium you guys play in, do you know what the stadium name is? It's Southeast Guilford?
No, I'm not familiar with
Okay,
it.
we're going to find somebody that knows that tonight before this ends.
All right.
Best player to ever come to Southeast Guilford. Who would you say best player ever from Southeast?
That I know personally, I'd probably say Cameron Williams, Jordan Dollar, and Alex McCallum. A few of the best players that have come through Southeast.
What about, last name was Alex?
Alex McCallum.
McCallum, yeah, McCallum, the defensive end. Yeah, gotcha. Good one. Any of these players ring a bell? Ernie Woods, ever heard of him?
No, sir, no.
He was a running back years ago. I think he might be the best ever. I don't know, that's just me. Bubba Craven, quarterback, played at Brevard. He played at Southeast. Bubba. He made a name for himself up there. Kyle Faust, big lineman back in the day, Mr. Faust.
No.
His son actually played there too. Johnny King's out at Charlotte.
That rings a bell, yep.
Johnny
Lineman.
King, yeah, lineman. Brett Moorhead was the quarterback punter, went to Wake Forest. That's pretty good, Wake Forest out of Southeast. Kevin Carter, kicker at Greensboro College. But your main three again were?
Jordan Dollar, Alex McCallum, and Cameron Williams.
Gotcha.
Also Jalen Fairley as well, the running back.
Jalen Fairley. He did a good job down there. Very good runner. Again, with us, Adrian Gaylord, Southeast Guilford defensive back, plays free safety. What number do you wear?
Number 2.
Number 2. How come number 2?
It was a good number to pick at the time.
You chose it and that's it? Just stuck with
with
it?
it,
All
yep.
4 years?
2 years.
2 years?
Yes, sir.
Did you play as a freshman?
No, sir. No, I played JV football as a freshman, yeah.
Played varsity sophomore year on?
I got moved in as sophomore year.
Gotcha. What's for breakfast tomorrow before the game? Big breakfast, light breakfast?
I don't know. See what Mom has in the kitchen for me.
Something coming up good, you hope?
Yes, sir.
The team pregame meal, what are you guys having tomorrow? Do you know?
Nah, not yet. No.
To be determined.
To be determined.
To be
yes, sir.
announced. The bonus question, your dream play in the game tomorrow night against Grizz. What would your dream play be?
Dream play's got to be a pick six, a few pick six if I can, but definitely a pick six to
Take it to the house.
take it to the house. And it would be great if it was in a big moment too, in the game.
Oh, man, if I were you, I'd love to intercept that ball. You guys they're going right, you're going left to right on defense, they're going right to left on offense, and take it toward the field house.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
run toward the field house. I'll run to the steps that are right in the field house and stop right there. That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be beautiful.
Because you got those trees, those bushes run through them and say, man, this is it.
Yeah.
But you got to make sure if you score that touchdown, you come back and set the defense, the
Yeah.
tone for the rest of the game and win that game.
Yep, absolutely.
Excellent job, Adrian Gaylord, Southeast Guilford. Maybe think about playing college football at a smaller school if you get a chance. I hate to see you stop, but tomorrow night, best of luck. Keep it going. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you for
Southeast
having me.
Guilford Falcons is Mr.